I'm gonna try not to keep this too long, but there is something on my heart. I was in my head and I was just talking to myself as I was reviewing in my mind, about close to a year ago, like in March, late March into April, and how out of nowhere it seemed like all hell broke loose in my life, and dealing with the entire Hebrew community basically attacking me and turning against me. I have very few supporters, okay? Very, very few. It seemed like I was alone a lot for a long period of time. Like all the month of April, bruh, you have no idea how much I cried because, bruh, it was like as if I did not post to my Facebook these personal things about my life and how I had gender issues and whatnot, and how I identified as transgender and why and all of that. Like, it would be one thing if I hadn't done that and if I hadn't put it on my channel. And so that was what I was thinking about. At first I was like, bruh, how long was that video sitting there, the transgender video where I basically, talk about, that was like my first video that I put out. The Most High stopped me dead in my tracks from getting a sex change, right? I had put that video out like a long time before all of a sudden I'm being attacked over it. Like all of a sudden in the Hebrew community, I was no longer looked at the same from that point on. Okay? And this again was like March into April. It was late March into April. At the very same time, I lost my stream of income. Okay? All of this happened at once, bruh. All of it at once. And it seemed like all my so-called friends and family, like even those online that I considered family and that I've supported as if they're family, and just show love to these people, all of them scattered like roaches, bruh. I was left to stand on my own 2 feet alone. I had no elders. I had no one that I could lean upon. It was literally me and the Father. I tried to reach out so many times to elder and to other people, like those I thought had my back and were in my corner, bruh. And literally, I was left isolated, bruh. I was literally ostracized. I was literally ostracized from the Hebrew community and from those that I considered family. They ostracized me, bruh. And it ain't the first time that it happened. See, I had someone that I was close to, and I considered to be a sister, and I had gotten her to get an SL account, and so we would hang out sometimes on SL, and it was always pure. It was always pure motives. I never had any impure motives toward her. Okay, so like when I asked her to join SL, my motives were like just for family. It wasn't for anything. I had no impure motives for her whatsoever. Though she was not bad looking, she was attractive. But at that time, that was a turning point in my life to where I was choosing to follow the Messiah and not look upon, anyone with lust. Okay? So, I was making that change, and I wanted to change the people that I were hanging out with. See, all my friends that I had were females, okay? I only had female friends pretty much. I mean, I had a couple of male friends and whatnot, but we never really just hung out. My main thing on SL before was, sex and just, I ain't even trying to get all off on here, okay? But I went through other videos where I talk about, you know, how I literally let SL stroke my ego, okay? And so that's what it was about. It was about being wanted and desired and, you know, satisfying. You know, like that was also a part of it. But anyway, long story short, bro, I said all of that to say when I asked her to come on there, it was always pure motives. But, you know, when I confessed what I confessed to her, at first, bruh, she was very receptive of it. She was very receptive of it and said, that's all good with me, you know, I ain't got no problem with that. You know, but then later on, I guess she started to stew on it, you know, and she started changing, like, very slowly, like, little bit at a time. You know, I would notice, like, these changes, and then one day, all of a sudden, out the blue, she was like, well, I just have a problem, you know, with people calling you bro when you were born this, you know. And I was just like, well, sis, it's nothing but a word. It's nothing but a pronoun. It's nothing but what we deal with in this physical reality. So it's not really that important. You know, what's important is how I live my life. Am I engaging in sexual activity? And at that time, I wasn't. Because that was my purpose for wanting her on there, was for a sister and for accountability. You know what I mean? Like, we would hang out, we would play games. You know, it was never, I never had any impure thoughts toward her. But she was also like my crutch, because if I didn't hang out with her, then I ended up hanging out with these other ones, and one thing will lead to another. You know, so it was very important to me to, you know, have someone that I could hang out with on there, so that way I could spend my time, you know, preoccupied in my mind and, you know, not other things coming up, okay? That's the best way that I can put it. But anyway, she ended up, you know, leaving my life, bruh. First of all, man, this is a whole long story, and I already did a video about this, about how she wanted me to come out to our brother, because he had started a truth page, and she had a problem with him referring to me as brother as they talk amongst one another. She started having more and more of a problem of how he spoke of me. And so, like, I don't know why, like, that would matter and why that would be a big deal to people. It's like, why are you so stuck on trivial things that really, it doesn't mean a hill of beans when it comes to spirituality? Okay? So anyway, long story short, bruh, I did go ahead and confess it to him, and then they both turned their back on me and ostracized me. Okay, so this is how my life has pretty much been all my damn life. And I've been alone pretty much all my life because I've been forced to be alone. I've been ostracized all my life because I am different. Okay, so anyway, I started this video talking about being attacked in the Hebrew community for all of this, and losing my stream of income all at the same time this happening, bruh. But it was all because I was like at the doorstep of getting a breakthrough. Okay? I was at the doorstep of getting a breakthrough in my life. It's 2023, January. Let me look and see exactly what date, because I want to be accurate here. January 27th. Okay? Now, let's see, I want to be accurate. I'm going to get a calendar here. January 27th. We gonna make it quick, cause I had to say all of that so you can understand, all of the things that I've been through. Okay. Today is Friday the 27th, and shoot, bro. Let me see. I'm trying to bring up my Cash App, because I want the exact date of when the funds arrived. Let's see. Okay, love me some me. She has sent me $100 on Monday. I don't know why it doesn't give the date, bruh. Like, why the hell can you not give the date? You just say Monday. Like, what the hell? So Monday was the 23rd. Okay. So yes, Monday was the 23rd. She had Cash at me $100, and I did not know it. Okay, I didn't know it. And look at the time. Look at the time that this was sent. This was literally sent at 5:21 p.m. Okay, 5:21 p.m. That's when she Cash at me the 100, and that was 5:21. Now check this out. A new person. I'm just gonna call him VC. Okay. Cash at me $50, and the note says, "For keep feeding the flock." This was at 5:28 p.m. 7 minutes later. 7 minutes later, a completely different person Cash at me the $50. Okay? Same day, 7 minutes later. Alright? And now, mind you, I did not know that I had $151 in my Cash App Tuesday during the meeting, as I opened up to the group members, telling them how I need toilet paper. And the last time that I had checked my Cash App, I think it was maybe Sunday. I think Sunday was the last day that I checked it. And it had $1 in there, bruh. It had $1 in my Cash App and $1.72 in my bank account. And I think the reason I had checked this Sunday was because I needed a screenshot. Because I don't normally just go to my Cash App. I needed a screenshot for the video that I was compiling. I believe. Like, I don't know for a fact, but I think that that's why I had went to my Cash App that Sunday. So anyway, I was unaware that it was Cash App to me on Monday, because Cash App doesn't have like this notification thing where it dings or gives you, I don't know why it doesn't let me know that there's money available until I actually bring up the app. But anyway, so Tuesday I poured out my heart about that, and I did not know that the money was already there available. Okay, Wednesday night I was on the phone talking with Kassad, and I'm about to work on the video for that now, but it was just prompted upon my spirit to give more detail about it. Okay, to give more detail, like even the time that it had arrived and the actual date and all of that, bruh. The Most High is so good. So good. So good to me. The all power of love and life. See, I know what was spoken to my spirit, but I had to walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? Because in my physical life, I was going through hell. Okay? I was literally fighting the hounds of hell for a very long time. All of the month of April, I cried so many times to the Father. So many times bawling my eyes out because I had done nothing to these people that were literally attacking me. I had shown love to them from the moment of meeting them on social media. I've always shown love to them. So it didn't make sense to me that they would have such hate against me. Simply because I was not born the gender that they assumed. Because of my personality. And because I put male on my profile. But does it not fit my personality? Does it not fit who I am? Just because I have a certain body don't mean I have to act a certain way, bruh. Like, let me be me. And it's easier for me to put male than to put female. Because, bruh, I would not have any peace, okay? If I was to put female on my Facebook profile, people would not let me just live, okay? With it as male is like normal life, okay? I'm normal at that point, alright? So I'm accepted as male. Okay? Well, I'm not accepted as female, quote unquote, by this society standards. Because I don't act like the typical female is supposed to act, quote unquote, according to this society standards, okay? Why can't you not understand that? Why can't I just be me? It's always been a problem my entire life. So because I know that, I am not going to sit here and do things just to satisfy you. I have been given free agency to live my life the way that I want to live it, and I live it in love. It should not matter whether I identify as male or female. Especially when I'm not out here trying to get with anybody. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, because I literally had to fight to get to this, to where the Father is literally building my faith. Okay, my faith is being built more and more and more. And see, this last time, I also wanted to include this, that before the blessing showed up, I believe it was like Sunday. I think it was Sunday, if I remember right. I was just communing with the Father, and I was like, Father, Mother, I cannot wait to glorify your name and tell the people how you have supplied all my needs yet again. I cannot wait to just glorify you and just brag on you, and like, bruh, I cannot contain myself, okay? When it comes to the love of the all power of love and life. Like, I feel like my heart is just gonna burst, bruh, because it's just so much joy, so much love, so much peace. For once in my life, I have peace. I'm at peace because I know that I am in tune with my power. And I'm not saying that there's no more hurdles that I have to go through, and no more, fire or trial that I gotta go through. Cause, bruh, life itself is a trial, and, by fire, okay? Like, that's pretty much my life. But yes, the Father has given me some cushion. Even I'm able to pay my internet bill, because my former girlfriend, she hasn't been doing too well, and, she was concerned that she would not be able to pay it this month. And, so I might be the one to have to pay it this month, and I do have the abundance to be able to do that. Now that pretty much takes the abundance, but it's all good, It's all good. The Father is taking care of me, and it is enough to pay the internet bill if I have to. So that being said, bro, because yes, I did donate 20 to Elders Ministry. I wanted to do that right off the bat, because it's important to me to sow into those that have watered the seed that was planted in my life. An elder definitely did that. And so that's why I really wanted to sow that right off the bat to his ministry. And the rest, so I have 181 left over. And I'll be updating as I do on my channel. I update, how I spend this money, where it goes, I don't know how many people would be willing to do that. How many people would, have their life on their channel, okay? But this is what the Father has called me to do. So for me, I am to put my life on this channel. And the people are to know my circumstances. They're to know how I'm living. So yes, I will accountable. How is this money being spent? Am I just blowing it? Am I just wasting it? Nah, bruh. It's going to things that I need. I may get one bottle of wine, but that's it. Out of the abundance that I was given, I think I can get a bottle of wine and that not be all living lavishly. Come on, bruh. So, I already have my herb. I am planning on trying to do a deal, because it's just unbelievable. How the hell you gonna get 3 ounces for $20, bruh? But that's what I was told is the deal. So, and it's good stuff. That's what I was given. Yeah, and it's good, bruh. It has this grapefruit type smell, and it's kind of citrusy, and it's good stuff, bruh. Hell, I smoke a pinner and I can get fried. You know what I'm saying? It's good herb, but it's the trimmings. Like I said, it's pure. The herb is pure. I tested it already. The ash is white. The ash ain't black as if it has a whole bunch of chemicals on it. It's actually pure. And so it's the trimmings that they trim off, as they get these nice beautiful buds and whatnot. So they basically sell their trimmings in bulk, and you can get 3 ounces for $20. Bruh, I'm happy with the trimmings, okay? Give me the trimmings. I'm all good with that. Just like I ain't buying no freaking carton of cigarettes no more. I'm good with buying the bag. Give me the pound and I will roll my own. I don't mind living like that, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll get me another pound of tobacco, some more tubes, probably 3 boxes of tubes. And because it's 2.5 cartons, I believe. Something like that. So anyway, yes, I do what I can to make it last, And I do need toilet paper, so I'm gonna get that. And paper towels I need Clorox wipes. I'm gonna get Tiggy the big bag of food. Gonna get him some more treats, his favorite ones. All of this I'm gonna try to do out of $181. And I also pay rent. So the rent's $25 plus $1 money order. And if the money order machine at Walmart is down, then that means I will have to go to QT again, which would charge me freaking $1.50. Like, it's just, bruh, this whole system that's been set up. I'm not gonna talk forever though. That was pretty much it. That's what I'm gonna be spending the money on. Things that I really need, and have been going without. And the bottle of wine, because I really been craving my Post Concord. I really like that wine. That's my favorite wine. And yeah, so I'm gonna treat myself to a bottle of that. So anyway, on that note, thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for listening to me, those that are rocking with me. And thank you again to those that have sold the love donations unto me. Love me some me, VC, and my brother Kassad. Thank all three of you. Thank you for it's like thank you for listening to the Holy Spirit, okay? Because it's not even just thank you for sowing unto me, but it's thank you for heeding to the leading of the Holy Spirit, because I know that it is the Holy Spirit that moved your heart to have you sow unto me. That's what the Father spoke to me. It is going to be those that He leads and that He guides to sow unto me. And it's just amazing to see the fulfillment of it, you know. And this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. And I know that eventually it will be abundance. It will be more than enough, and I will never have to worry about my wants and needs ever again. The Father, Mother is going to take care of me from this point on. And I'm free to walk in my purpose and to bring forth this word by the way of the Spirit. And it's glorious. It's glorious unto me. I love it. I love it. I walk in my purpose is glorious unto me, you know. Oh my gosh. And I'm humbled by it, you know. It's amazing. And the Father, Mother is amazing. And that's all I wanted, was to be free and happy and to find my purpose. And here now, it is 2023, and I'm literally walking in my purpose, and I see the beginning fruits of how the Father is going to lead those to sow unto me as I continue to do what He's called me to do. And it's not even the reason that I set up this channel. You know, I didn't foresee this. You know, I just wanted to help people. My motivation for setting up this channel was to help people. It was never because, I want to be paid for this. Money was not even on my mind. Like, at all. The only thing that has always been on my mind is freedom and happiness, you know. I want to be happy. I want to be free. And I want that for all of humanity and all of creation. I've always wanted that. I'm not a hater. I don't want to keep anybody down. I don't want anybody to be down. You know, I'm a positive type of person. But I've had to live my life in this wicked ass world with wicked ass cold hearted people. I had to literally fight through that to keep a broken heart and a contrite spirit before the Father. You know, maybe it helped to create that broken heart and a contrite spirit. You know, who knows, bruh? But I've always kept a pure heart, despite how I've been treated all my life. So, I don't know. On that note, bruh, I do want to say one more word. You may want to reevaluate how you treat those that you declare to be a fag or a dyke or whatever other slanderous word you want to say about someone. Because it may not be as you perceive. They may be an elect of the all-power. You don't know how this person lives their life. You don't know their true heart. You don't know their true motives. It could be great judgment coming on you for how you attack these people. Be very careful. On that note, shalom.
Flee from the crowd, y'all tryna, I'm a hook.